Hey, what up? What up? Welcome back to Bring the Facts, man. We got something that's on my desk, man. We're gonna be talking about LGP Qua. Yeah, man. Well, the U.S. Marshals been looking for these guys, man. These three guys that knocked down Philadelphia rapper LGP Qua. Probably Qua, but I'll just say Qua. Qua sounds better. But anyways, U.S. Marshals arrest third suspect in the murder of Philadelphia rapper LGP Qua. Yup, the third suspect that they've been looking for. These guys are cooked, man. These dudes went into a corner store either before or after knocking this dude down, knocking Quay down. I don't know what possessed him to do it. I don't know. There's still a lot of nobody knows if they knew him or I can't really say. But anyway, this article is gonna be from MSN website online. Amir U.S. Marshals announced the third suspect arrested in the Philadelphia rapper of Philadelphia rapper LGP Qua, who was taken into custody on Thursday. The U.S. Marshals said on X. Amir Early, 22, was arrested on the 3000 block of Reach Street in Northeast Philadelphia, according to a post by the U.S. Marshals Service on Twitter/X. Early has been wanted since the beginning of May in the fatal shooting of 30-year-old Quadir Johnson, who used the stage name LGP Qua. Police said Johnson was shot in what may have been a robbery on May 11, 2025, which was Mother's Day, near the corner of M and East Luzerne Streets in the Juanita Park section of Philadelphia. Joshua Thomas Coleman, Abdul Boyd, Muslim, both 19 were previously arrested and charged with murder and conspiracy and robbery. Boyd earlier also facing gun charging and a long list of other offenses. Early is facing the same set of charges and already had his preliminary arraignment early Friday morning. According to the court records, he was denied bail and reprimanded to the city jail. Yeah, man. If you don't know, LGP Qua, he was known as the voice of the youth, and he had a positive message. Yeah, he's a street. He used to be. I'm not. Well, he was a street guy. He was in the streets and stuff. He'd been to prison. I think he did, if I remember correctly, he either did 4 years or 5 years. I don't know if it was for robbery or for drugs. So I don't want to put the wrong jacket on him. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him again. But yeah, one thing I'm also gonna say is a lot of people be talking about that community activist and doing stuff for the community and stuff like that. But LGP Qua, he actually did it, man. If you don't know, Qua, he did a community giveaways. He even earned a citation from the Philadelphia City Council for giving away 1,000 pairs of sneakers to poor Philadelphia kids that are on the streets and stuff like. Well, they're not. The kids aren't homeless, but they're less fortunate kids. You know, shout out to them. But yeah, he gave out 1,000 pairs of sneakers too, and they're name brand sneakers too. Yup, like Nikes and like Adidas and stuff like that. They weren't those cheap shoes and stuff like that. I even seen on his Instagram, Kensington Parkway. He even did he gave a free hot coffee and book bag to homeless people that was on the streets and whoever needed them and stuff like that, man. So rest in peace to him again, man. But yeah, I don't know what possessed. The only thing I could ask for these dudes to knock him down was they were trying to rob him, but I don't know if even dude would have that amount of money on him. But maybe I can't really tell you, like. You see that car behind him? That's a S5. That's a F550 right there. So I don't know. He probably had the money, but I don't know if he had that type of money on him, man. These guys are fucking crash dummies, dude. They really are. Since the beginning of this case, their faces been plastered all over Fox, CBS News, Philadelphia, and stuff like that. Man, I don't. They didn't even wear masks, man, and that looks like the same sweater that that dude was wearing in the when he in the corner store. It looks like the same sweater, man. But I'm gonna say this too. One thing, you see one of those guys' name, last name was Abdul. Be very careful crossing Muslims, man. Muslims, they're allowed to lie, and they can kill people. They're allowed in their religion. They're allowed to kill people that are not part of their religion. Their God, Allah, He condones it. He says you can kill a non-believer. It's not against their religion. So you got to be very careful with them type of dudes, man. But Philadelphia has a large Muslim population, so it rest in peace to Quay. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.